Welcome back to World 8 in Mirror Mode of Donkey Kong Country Returns on original hardware. This is the final episode, or intended to be. It may be split across two, depending on how long this takes. The final boss is going to be a little while. And I should not be fidgeting with the back of the Wii remote. That was the that was the battery cover. Oh yeah, we don't need the banana coins. We've already collected everything that we need to, and I think we're at max lives? No, we're 12 off. Or I guess 11 off. But yeah, as usual, we'll just be skipping over a bunch of the secrets, since we really don't need to collect them. Oh. Oh, get away from there. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd go down. We are on cycles here, pretty much. On this platform before the fire snake arrives. Wait for this thing to turn round. I'm not jumping over it, and I'm going to wait for the next lot of fireballs to go as well. Just play it safe wherever we can. Thankfully, since that removes the enemy and its fireballs, we can just safely do that. But yeah, this is the final episode. I'll be moving over to Mario Galaxy after this, and that was not the direction we needed to go. We needed to go up, and you. Oh, and fire snakes. Great. Oh, well, they got that before it did the thing again. Just go, just go. I usually find this level to be tricky. And yet we're getting through it with no problems so far. Yeah. Okay, we have to duck here. Gotta wait for that again. That enemy's always a pain. And thankfully this one just bounces back and forth between the three platforms, so get rid of it. Oh, wait for that thing. We're not going through it. Right, we're so close to the end of this section. And maybe the level as a whole. Balloon. Got to grab it when I see it. And another one. First try. Absolutely zero issues with that level. I thought that one was going to take me a little bit longer than it did. Some of the other levels in this world are going to be pretty easy as well. Like this one. Maybe. I struggled with this level to begin with, but we're not going for any of the secrets, so it should be fine. I keep flicking that little thing on the back, which holds the battery case. Well, the battery compartment closed. I'm gonna wait for that. Yeah. Don't get caught by anything. Or don't get caught on anything, I should say. Not after the coins, I don't need to go for them. I don't need to go for the Kong letters either. And the fireballs may be a little bit easier for me to dodge. Because I can see them approaching from the right, although I guess the left is also just the same thing. We'd be moving to the right. They're appearing from behind us, it's all the same at this point. More bananas, gotta grab those when I see them. We made it to the first checkpoint without problem. Or without issue. yeah, since these levels only have 1 HP to begin with, they are far easier than any of the regular levels on mirror mode. Huh. First try. I remembered a bit more difficulty there, but I guess there was none. Right, okay. What level is next? Is it the rail one? Oh, sorry, my voice seems to be going. That's 4. It is. Okay, this one should be about the same difficulty as the previous stage. Yeah, once again, I've not played the game for about a week, so I'm doing better than expected. Then again, this game pretty much was my childhood. This and, I guess the other Wii games. Though mainly New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which I actually don't know where the disc went for that. And Mario Galaxy. Really gotta concentrate for some of this. Oh, I missed the K. I held back there. I should not have held back. I should know these levels. These were the ones that I played the most. I loved the minecart levels as a kid. Oh yeah, there's the K. Yeah, I just didn't bother with it. We're not going for everything. Yeah, I really don't know where our copy of Mario Bros. Wii went. We have the rest of them. The rest of the New Super Mario Bros. Franchise. Or series, I guess. Would be the better term. Right, we made it to the checkpoint. For some reason it just wasn't stored with the rest of the Wii games. I forgot that just appeared out from the lava. You can take it slow here, just don't fall in the lava. Should be a fireball at the next one of these. Yep. I do know a little bit about the levels. I was going to say a lot about the levels, but clearly that's not the case. Ah, just bananas. I was hoping for the balloon. I guess I jumped a bit too early there. But yeah, these first few levels of the Volcano aren't too bad. Also, I don't know why you have you actually keep Diddy Kong on the map. I don't think I've mentioned that, but yeah, we've kept Diddy Kong on the map despite doing mirror mode for every level. Oh, this one shouldn't be a problem either. How do you get up there? Oh wait, no, that's not where Rambi is. We're too early in the level to find him. There he is. We actually do need Rambi for this level. Enemies aren't a threat, but the giant droplets that are there later. Can be. I say giant ones, but they're not the big ones yet. They are big for droplets, but still. Already reached the checkpoint. yeah, with Rambi, no difficulties going on here. Except later. Actually, I might as well stick around and get these bananas, just maybe get an extra life or something. Really? Just a coin? Nah, don't need that. Another checkpoint. Right. These are the giant droplets. There's also crushing ceilings on some of the platforms there. Yeah, this section's fine, just run through. It starts crumbling behind us, so just don't let it keep up. And yeah, you can just run across that gap, you don't even have to jump. Though that one you do. Right, where's Rambi? There he is, right. Noted, Rambi's always after the checkpoint. Wonder if that was our first death in any of the Rambi levels. Usually Rambi levels aren't too bad. But if you're bad at platforming, like I apparently was there for a split second, yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a rough ride. Oh, I think the enemy actually just stopped me from jumping or something. Wow, that was actually right at the end. And that was way too early. Or late, depending on which one I was going for, but early. We were going for the single balloon. I can't remember if I've told you what I'm going to be doing after this. I think I might have stopped mid-sentence. After this playthrough, we're going to play some Mario Galaxy. I've done Mario 64, 100%. Well, 120 stars. And I've done Mario Sunshine, just any percent. Some of that game is way too annoying for my taste. Though I did all of the levels, all the regular levels. It was just the side areas and blue coins, mainly. I didn't even shake the controller there. Wow, the roll is actually quite sensitive. Sometimes it's sensitive, sometimes it just goes off without me even... well, rather, doesn't go off when I shake the controller. Guess I need a Wii Motion Plus Wiimote, because I'm just using the one that came with this Wii. And yes, this was my childhood Nintendo Wii. In fact, I think it still has my childhood Mario Galaxy playthrough on there. Maybe. Well, since it shows the last time it was played rather than when it was created, it's it may be a little inaccurate. I don't entirely know. Also, random bats from World 5, or even 4. I just remember those from World 5. Yeah, those platforms that rise out of the lava, they do damage you if you land on them as soon as they come out of the lava. So, just don't do that. Okay, we don't need to go underneath, so we're not going underneath. That's just for a Kong letter. You can choose to go over or under those things there, so either works. They give you about the same amount of time. Okay, where's the next checkpoint? I need a checkpoint right now. There is none, because that's the end. Okay. I thought the level was longer. I really did. It all just kind of blends together. When they stick with one gimmick, yeah, it just does. Yeah, we've done all of them up to this point. Just 2 regular levels, then the Kong level, and then the boss. Again, we're getting through these really quick. I guess it was just like the factory. Take this barrel. And we can use it to destroy one of these, yeah, meteorite things. Or we could throw it at that, but that's for a secret. We don't need secrets. Yeah, back on the topic of save games, I have a save file on here that has all gold medals. Well, it has all at least gold. There's also the shiny gold, but I didn't go for all of those at one point. Well, didn't go for all of those when I went for the gold. Sometimes we have to wait here in this level. And sometimes those giant cylindrical objects just crush you into the lava. I say crush you, it brings you down. Oh, we're nearing the end. I remember this. I did not... How do you jump lower? I'm sure I jumped as low as possible there. Thankfully, we didn't get far past the checkpoint. At least not physically, although we did... Okay, yeah, those just changed their direction. They were going up before. Okay, just stay in the middle. That way we're away from the sides. We safe? Yeah, we made it through that one that time. No. Oh! And there it is. I'm just getting the end. I'm not even bothering trying to get the balloon. Right, okay, last regular level. Oh, Red Rising. And unlike that one level in the previous world, there is actually a level here. There is actually a mirror mode. Really don't know why that one level in the factory exists. I don't even have an excuse for that. Wait for the bubbles. And now we can use that platform to skip ahead. Probably should have gone for the balloon though. But if we're going for speed, that is actually the play. Because it puts us way further into the stage. And now we're on the climbing section. Wait for things to stop moving before you go for them, but I do sometimes take it a little bit risky. And sometimes I jump into the objects that appear from off the top of the screen, because I'm too close to the edge of the screen. Was this enemy here last time? Really don't need those coins. I don't know why I keep going for them. Yeah, wait for the meteorites. And also jump when I press the jump button. I guess the enemy was always there. Yeah, this is probably the hardest section of any regular level. The Kong levels are kind of their own thing. They're meant to be difficult. At least compared to the rest of the world that they come from. Let's wait for this one, instead of jumping. Wait, there was another one off-screen again. Ah, I hate it when they do that. If I wanted off-screen issues, I'd play some Mario Maker. And play some terrible troll levels. Ones that just bombard you with off-screen thwomps. Jump once. Wait. Now. Right, we're above all of those. I think we're safe for the rest of this level now. Almost safe, anyway. This next one will have 3 enemies drop down, yep. I don't know how I remember things like that. The lava rising here isn't too much of a problem. That enemy is, though. It's kind of annoying. Wait for this enemy to move out of the way. We're good. Now the lava's rising a lot faster. And we're done. Okay. Good. Right, the only things left are the 5-monkey trial, which I am going to be terrible at. Kind of. There's one section. There is just one section which is really annoying for me. And it's the section kind of themed after the cliffs. With those boulders coming in from the background. Let's go. Okay, gotta grab those last 2. keep in mind when you grab the last of the jigsaw pieces, all of the enemies despawn. I say the jigsaw pieces, the coins. This level is where we got a lot of them. But yeah, the first two aren't too bad. It's the last one that's a problem. This is not the last one. Though again, there's an off-screen enemy there. But thankfully the cycles aren't too bad. They line up pretty well. This one's fine too. As long as you jump at the right time. Follow that. Yeah, don't get caught underneath anything, because if you do, you get hit. Although that one, they only disappeared when the jigsaw piece was collected. This one is the hard one. It may not look too difficult at the moment. But the last one of these, the very last challenge, is this. And I did it first try. I don't know how I did that. The previous level was harder. That one I knew what to expect. And there's only one thing left. 8B is the only level we have missed. We've already done World 9. We did that in the same episode as we did World 9 to begin with. One last boss. The final one. This is probably going to take me maybe half an hour. But we have to get past this first bit. Thankfully there's a checkpoint in this boss. So we don't have to do this every time. But if we did, I'd be fine with it, to be honest. It just saves time. Why are there so many bananas out here? There's gonna be another, yep, another slam. More slams, and we're done. Okay, we're up to the top. We're actually up to where the boss is now. Now, as long as I don't get a game over here, which is very unlikely, considering the number of lives we have, 89. How did I miss that? Just jump on the hands. It's safe. Oh, I hit the same one twice. That makes this a little bit more difficult. I need to stay on the left for this, so I can just bounce over the hand. And now he does this, the hand slam 3 times. If I'd just kept it as both hands for an extra hit, I'd have been safe from that. And don't get sliced either. Got him. Okay. Final phase. Yeah. That wave of fire is just probably one of the toughest things to jump over if you're not rolling. How does a stationary hand hurt you? Cool. Right, I've hit the left hand. I've hit the right hand. Right, we're good. We're set up. Oh, but he does actually go into this phase after 2 hits regardless. Okay, so maybe you do want to hit the same hand twice. It makes it easier. Right, that's one hand. I got swatted there. From one side of the arena to the other. Huh. Fully expected to take damage from that. Right hand damaged. Or I guess his left. Whoa! I thought that was me taking damage. Okay, we're taking out one hand. I think doing that is better. Leaves us with less to dodge. Hand, yeah, on the side. Okay. I wonder if even Thugly's going to take more time than this final boss. I could have actually hit it there. Handle on the wall. Good. Okay, we're back on this phase. We're back where things got tricky. We can only hit him once there, even if it looks like we could hit him a second time. We're dead, yeah. If I'm at that end of the arena, I'm dead. One hit. You can get a very quick hit in there. One hit on the other one. Okay, so if you go for speed, he keeps both of his hands. I should have just ducked. I thought he was going to go for the sides of the arena and then just slam together, or clap together. Don't go for speed, just go for when he slams his hands down. But still immediately go and just disobey that rule. Oh, but he did something different there. The hands were at a different elevation. And that was the same one. There's randomness. There's randomness to this boss fight. Right, get to the right side. Because he's going to do the hand... Yeah. Oh wait, no, he didn't do the hand across the entire arena. Oh, he will now. Oh, 4! Okay. Wait for the hand slam. Got him. Okay. We're back here. Roll to the left, roll to the right, jump on him. That's it. That's all I had to do. Different attack this time. There would also be a flaming heart in amongst there in the regular. Oh, he's doing Stu's attack. No! That would have been the last hit. I think. I think it would. 6 hits has been, I think, the standard. No, 9 has actually been the standard. Because of 3 phases. The only one that was different was actually the second boss. Wow, that took a while. Okay. One hand down, and we're on the correct side of the arena to take down the other. If it decides to go for that, yeah. Nope, I missed. Of course I missed. Okay. Slams repeatedly again. Cool. Oh, I didn't roll. I didn't roll. I shook the Wiimote and it didn't roll. Phase 1 done. Stick to the right. His left hand is the only one left. There's multiple slams. I thought... Nah. I thought it was the other attack. Also, yeah, you can't roll into the gem and destroy it. Got him. Okay. Both hands are still up. Both hands are down. Huh. Get out from between. Okay, that's one. Hopefully we'll get the other. The first 2 phases really aren't that bad. It's this one that I'm worried about. Got him. Thankfully we can just phase right through in there. Swoops down. Huh. Good, it's the easy attack. One more hit? Yeah, that definitely wasn't the end. What? I didn't think he could do that. I didn't think he could go for a second attack like that immediately after the previous one. Okay. Yeah. Looks like I'll be playing some Mario Galaxy later just to prepare the save file still. Haven't finished doing that. I've just defeated Bowser for the first time as Mario on that profile, but yeah, I'm planning on playing through as Luigi, so have to get the other 40-odd stars. Maybe 30-odd, I don't remember entirely how many I've got left. But yeah, once that's done, I'll be moving on to that as Luigi. So many playthroughs of it have been just Mario, but I figured despite the extra setup, it's probably worth it to play as Luigi. Got him. Across the arena? Yep. There's the swipe, there's the slap, and there's the slam. A lot of this battle is just endurance. He's not used that other attack for a while. That really is surprising. Okay, that's his second hit. Is he going to slam down immediately? No. This is it. Got him. And that was faster than the factory boss. The factory boss was harder. Oh, might as well let this play out again, though we don't exactly need to see the credits. There's not really any extra thing you get for getting 200%, except for extra concept art. There's a little bit in the extras. Concept art. I don't think there are any dioramas that are exclusive to getting 200%. It's mostly just concept art at that point, I think. And you get to see most of it before that point anyway. And we've already shown them off in the World 9 episode. World 9 was only a single level. I needed to extend the runtime somehow. Potassium. I had to say it once in this playthrough at least. Yeah, image gallery updated. That was it. And we don't need to see this. Yeah. I'll just skip ahead. And that'll be it for today. I've been Luke, finishing Donkey Kong Country Returns on original hardware. Signing out.